Frozen onion rings are supposed to be easy. You open the bag, bake them, and expect crispy golden rings. But somehow, many brands still get it wrong. Instead of crunch, you get soggy coating and hollow bites. Some leak oil. Others taste strangely sweet. I walked through the frozen aisle so you don't have to. I tested the most popular onion rings in America. Some were a waste of money, but a few actually delivered real crunch. Let's start with the brand everyone grabs without thinking. First up is Great Value. It's cheap, it's everywhere, and people trust it. Out of the oven, they looked surprisingly good. The coating was evenly golden and smelled decent, but the first bite told a different story. The crunch faded fast and turned soft inside. The onion itself felt thin and slightly mushy. It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't satisfying either. For the price, it's fine, but if you're chasing real crunch, keep looking. This brand has been around for decades. Expectations were naturally higher. Out of the oven, they looked thick and crunchy. The coating had a deep golden color. The first bite delivered a loud crunch. The onion inside was thick and flavorful, but there was slightly too much breading. It almost overpowered the onion itself. Still, this one felt close to restaurant quality. Now let's talk about Alexia. This brand markets itself as more premium. The price is noticeably higher. Out of the oven, they looked darker than the others. The coating had visible herbs and seasoning. The first bite was extra crispy. The seasoning added a bold flavor, but the onion layer felt slightly thin. It leaned more toward crunchy snack than classic ring. If you love heavy seasoning, this one stands out. Then I tried Nathan's onion rings. Most people know this brand for hot dogs, so I was curious how their onion rings would perform. Visually, they looked thick and evenly coated. The breading had a slightly rough texture. The first bite gave a solid crunch. The onion inside stayed firm. It didn't turn mushy or watery. The flavor felt balanced and slightly savory. Overall, this one surprised me in a good way. After that, I picked up Trader Joe's onion rings. This brand has a loyal following. The packaging looked simple and clean. Out of the oven, they looked lighter in color. The coating felt thinner than most brands. The first bite was crispy, but not heavy. The onion inside tasted fresh. It had less grease compared to others. The flavor was mild, but clean. If you prefer lighter texture, this is a strong option. Next, I tested 365 by Whole Foods Market onion rings. This is the in-house brand from Whole Foods Market. It usually focuses on cleaner ingredients. Out of the oven, they looked evenly browned. The coating felt light and airy. The first bite was crisp but not aggressive. The onion layer was medium thick and tender. The flavor tasted clean and slightly sweet. It didn't feel overly processed. If you shop organic or natural, this one fits that vibe. Then I grabbed a bag from Pantry. This is the budget-friendly brand from Target. The price was one of the lowest on the shelf. Out of the oven, they looked unevenly browned. Some pieces were darker than others. The coating felt slightly thick and heavy. The first bite had crunch but faded quickly. The onion inside tasted mild and basic. It wasn't bad, but it felt generic. For a tight budget, it gets the job done. Next, I tried McCain's onion rings. This brand is known globally for frozen potatoes, so expectations were fairly high. Out of the oven, they looked uniform and crisp. The coating had a consistent golden tone. The first bite delivered a strong crunch. The onion inside stayed structured and thick. There was a slight sweetness in the flavor. It felt close to something you'd get at a diner. Overall, this was one of the stronger contenders. Then I tested Red Robin frozen onion rings. This brand is famous for its restaurant-style food, so I expected bold flavor and heavy crunch. Out of the oven, they looked thick and extra golden. The coating felt dense and well-packed. The first bite was loud and satisfying. The onion inside stayed juicy, but it felt slightly heavy after a few bites. The seasoning leaned salty. If you love bold diner flavor, this one delivers. Next, I tried Signature Select onion rings. This is a store brand found in several supermarket chains. The price sat right in the middle. Out of the oven, they looked slightly pale. The coating felt thin but crisp. The first bite gave a mild crunch. The onion inside was soft and tender. It lacked strong seasoning. The flavor felt simple and straightforward. It's decent, but not especially memorable. Then I tested Bird's Eye onion rings. This brand is usually known for vegetables, so I was curious how their onion rings would compare. Out of the oven, they looked lightly golden. The coating felt airy and thin. The first bite was gentle, not very loud. The onion inside tasted slightly sweet. It didn't feel greasy at all, but the flavor felt a bit light overall. If you prefer lighter snacks, this could work. Next up was Kroger onion rings. This is the in-house brand of Kroger. The packaging looked basic and straightforward. Out of the oven, they had a medium golden color. The coating felt slightly thicker than average. The first bite gave a decent crunch. The onion inside was soft but not mushy. The seasoning felt mild and balanced. It didn't stand out, but it worked. For everyday snacking, this is a safe choice. Then I picked up Pictsweet Farms onion rings. This brand is mostly known for frozen vegetables, so I wasn't sure what to expect. Out of the oven, they looked slightly darker than average. The coating appeared thick and crunchy. The first bite was loud and crisp. The onion layer inside was slightly thinner. The flavor leaned more towards salty. It felt heavier than lighter brands. If you like bold crunch, this one delivers. After testing all 15 brands, clear patterns started to show. The biggest difference came down to crunch and onion thickness. Some brands focused on heavy breading. Others delivered a cleaner, lighter bite. The strongest overall crunch came from McCain and Red Robin. The most balanced flavor came from Nathan's. The lightest and cleanest option was Trader Joe's. Budget shoppers might lean toward Great Value or Market Pantry, but if you want that true diner-style crunch, aim higher. Now you know which frozen onion rings are actually worth it.